Hello, fellow forgers. This is Bonfrey from L World, and you're watching FoE Advance. This is my little YouTube channel to help others with micro strategies in the game of Forge of Empires as you grow and try to learn more that you don't know. And after playing this game for years, there's still things I'm figuring out, and hopefully I can help with the things I've already been through for other players that haven't hit those strategies yet. So today I wanted to talk about the Seed Vault and the Atlantis Museum. These are two great buildings that are introduced in higher eras, oceanic future for the Atlantic and Arctic future for the Seed Vault. Neither of these buildings by any means are essential GBs. That I just kind of refer to them as vanity GBs. They are expensive to level, and the rewards, in my opinion, don't necessarily equivocate the amount of FP spent. But if you have excess FP, you're a really successful, awesome sniper, and you are, creating a lot of FP every day, generating tons of that for your bank, you might want to just work on these two buildings if they fit into your strategy. The thing I like about the Seed Vault is that it always has a chance of hitting. It doesn't run out of opportunities to provide extra bonuses. So in this case, the bonuses could be just about anything. I've received diamonds in the game very rarely. Very, very rarely does this building put out diamonds. I've, frequently get coins, frequently get supplies, and also metals, things like that. So, I was going to show you how it actually comes up on the screen when it activates, and then I also get 505,000 supplies a day, which is really great if you are entering higher eras, because as soon as you get into the future eras, the tech tree starts costing a lot more in supplies. So you want to keep an eye on that. So I like the fact that I'm getting a lot of supplies, because I use my supplies both in terms of my Saab goods productions every day. It costs me supplies to make goods, and it also is, those supplies are there for me when I level up to the new era that's coming out. So the case of the Seed Vault, I'm going to show you how it can operate. So there are some players that need to be aided. I aided most of my neighborhood already, so I'm actually going to go over to some of my friends here, and I'm going to start aiding some of them if I can click on the right thing. So I'm just going to start at the bottom of the list, and that's a normal aid, 370, 370, and there's really nothing hitting at the moment. But okay, I got a blueprint. That's not a function of the building. You just get blueprints randomly when you aid, as you will likely well know. There we go. Got 4 of each good from my era, plus the same amount of coins. So that just pops up randomly if it hits. 370, nothing special there. So you get the idea. It just basically gives you whatever awards it feels like, based on when it hits. And yeah, it's just random, but it's cool extra stuff. I like the goods. The goods seem to hit pretty consistently. It's either goods or extra coins or supplies and that type of thing. So there's extra supplies there, 34,000, that I would not have gotten otherwise. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of a rewarding thing to see that, because the mundane task of aiding, and we know how doesn't allow us to have an aid all button. So it really kind of helps motivate me to keep up with aiding, because I want to be aided in return. It's important for my city, but I also want to get the prizes. So that's that building. I would not recommend building this in lower eras unless you're just really into the building. When you have extra FP later and you do a lot of sniping or whatever, great, build one and you got the room. In the case of the Atlantis Museum, we'll move over to that now. Oceanic Future GB. This is a building that rewards you for plundering. So at level 22, I have a 28% chance of getting a 2x award from whatever is plundered. Okay, so if I go and plunder somebody, I attack them and they have plunderable resources in their city, and I sabotage whatever, there's a 28% chance that whatever I receive is going to double. And if it does, it just shows, like, say I get 5 FP from a plunder, it'll on occasion come up with this symbol right here, the 2 pluses and the grabbing hand. The grabbing hands grab all they can. Anyway, sorry, Depeche Mode reference. The it'll come up and say 5 FP, but plus 5 FP because it shows the hand and the pluses. I also get 76 goods every time this building resets. Unrefined goods, which is okay. It's the same type of thing the Tower of Babel puts out, your LOA, things like that. So this building, when I was for a season plundering, was really cool because I was getting double awards on my plunders on a pretty regular basis. I can try to plunder someone to show what it's doing, but I just aided everybody, so probably not going to do that. But I just wanted to relay the information about how this building works. It is cool because it doesn't run out of charges, right? Like the Kraken runs out of charges. Your other there's other buildings that run out just depending on how they are. Your Himeji gives you a certain amount of opportunities. Whenever you fight. So it is nice that this building doesn't run out. But I think I'm going to delete it because I spend most of my time now in terms of profit making and FP and things like that, sniping, and in a sense helping other players. Like a lot of times, self levelers want outside help leveling their GB, so they'll just put like 200 FP on and say, hey, throw some FP on my building and help me level it up. I make a profit. They get more FP than they would have, and it's a win-win. So I do a lot of that now, whereas this is just kind of a waste of space other than the unrefined goods that I get from it. So being that I'm a heavy trader and I trade up and down, I'm probably just going to get rid of this building soon. But I wanted to record this video so that you could just see what it looks like, and really more so than what it looks like. You can see a picture on the in the wiki, but just actually how it works. So that's what I have for today. Really just wanted to talk about this micro strategy of when and why you might use these GBs. And I hope you enjoyed this. And if you like the channel, please like the video, subscribe, ask questions, and I'm here to help. Thanks for watching. Again, this is FoE Advance. See you next time.